top story, the shooting death of conservative political activist Charlie Kirk. Kirk was speaking to a large crowd on the campus of Utah Valley University this afternoon when he was shot in the neck. The 31-year-old later died at a hospital. Late this afternoon, Utah Governor Spencer Cox saying that a person of interest was in custody, but then just about an hour ago, the FBI announced the person was released following an interrogation, and tonight the manhunt continues. Authorities said the shooter wore dark clothing and fired from a roof on campus some distance away. President Trump has ordered U.S. flags to be lowered to half-staff through Sunday night in honor of Kirk. Charlie Kirk was a close ally of President Trump and helped turn out young voters in the last presidential election through his Turning Point USA organization. Within the last half hour, the president releasing a video message on social media from the Oval Office.
Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loved so much, the United States of America. He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people. He's a martyr for truth and freedom, and there's never been anyone who was so respected by youth.
You're watching KTVU Fox 2 News tonight at 6:30. The governor of Utah calling today's shooting a political assassination. And KTVU political analyst Brian Sobel joins us now. And Brian, why was Charlie Kirk deemed such a threat to the point that someone actually shot and killed him today?
Mike, we will never know the ultimate reason. It is a battleground of ideas, of positions in America, and it's at a fever point, really, a fever pitch. It is producing, I think, some consequences that as Americans we should all worry about. It shouldn't matter what your political opinion is or what party you belong to. America is ideally a country that is about open debate, and this is the ultimate way that you close off debate, is by a political assassination.
And watching him over the years, doing what he was doing today, he really did have this unique approach, really never shying away from a healthy debate, going to college campuses, engaging with students face to face. Do you think that is the main reason that he did garner such a following here?
Oh, absolutely. He was a really respected figure in the conservative world, but mainly among young people, young conservatives. And that's who he was talking about. I mean, this is a fellow who is 31 years old. And to your point, had a tour that he was on called the Prove Me Wrong Tour, where he would sit there and engage with people. And he used to say, if you disagree with me, come to the front of the line. You're the person I want to talk with. But political assassinations in American history and political assassinations, Mike, around the world. This is not just an American story. This is a world story. This is how you cut off debate, ultimately, is you kill somebody who has ideas you don't like. And we should be working on being a better nation, and the world should be working on being a better world.
And just to follow up here, you talk about the importance of debate. I mean, the importance of really just challenging each other's thoughts and beliefs. Do you think this assassination will steer us farther away from that?
It's hard to say. I would hope just the opposite. I would hope that people would take a moment and think about what happened today, this horrible thing to a very young person who may have had ideas you didn't agree with or you did agree with, but the idea that you silence that person by assassination should give us all pause, because it doesn't matter, again, what party, what religion, whatever you are, the ultimate thing is not to dispatch your people you disagree with at the point of a gun. And so hopefully, Mike, the thing that happens tonight is we all do a little break check here and say, hey, we've got to tone down the ugly rhetoric, and we've got to start trying to listen to other people. It doesn't matter whether we agree all the time. Yeah. If everybody agreed, the old joke goes, some of us wouldn't be needed. So disagreement in a civil way is what we should be striving for.
You know, I keep thinking, Brian, too, you know, tomorrow's 9/11. And yes, even with that tragic event, that terrorist attack, how united the nation was in the days and the months and years after that. And now tonight, it's almost like a 180. Do you think we ever get back to where we were 23 or 24 years ago?
I do, Mike, because I just believe in the better angels of our nature, to quote Abraham Lincoln. And I think we can do that. Sadly, it's sometimes a national calamity that brings us together. December 7th, 1941, Pearl Harbor. The Trade Center bombings, which we will recognize tomorrow. A tragic turn in American history. But as you say, it brought us together as a country. And sometimes it's those events that really remind us of what is great about this country and not those things that we would consider negatives.
Brian Sobel, always appreciate the conversation. Thank you for your time tonight.
Absolutely, Mike. Have a great evening.
All right, you too. Still to come here.